Roguelites as a genre has exploded over the last couple of years. And there are all kinds of flavors these days. Traditional, Greek, and extra hollow to name a few. But is there any room on the plate for a bit more magic? Hello everybody out there, my name is Tim and today we're going to be looking at Ziggurat 2, the latest release from Milkstone Studios. After a year of polishes and updates in early access, the final game is here. But does it hold up to its predecessor? And is it strong enough to hold up against other juggernauts of the genre? The original Ziggurat hit PCs back in 2014 and was one of the few to do first-person mechanics at the time. Even more unique, this was a game about wizards slinging spells, staffs, and alchemy weapons of all kinds. It was fast, it was bright, it was colorful, and it had just enough story to hold itself together. And to me, Ziggurat 2 is the best kind of sequel, feeling familiar and fresh all at the same time. So the hardest part in talking about sequels of any kind is that there are probably a lot of you out there who haven't even heard of the original game, much less played it. And if you're one of those people, then you can check out this original review that I did for the first game back in 2014. It covers a lot of the basic mechanics and stuff that is largely the same here in the sequel, so that'll get you up to speed, and we'll be right here when you get back, okay? Cool. So let's keep on going here. Ziggurat 2 is a huge improvement on an already incredible game in just about every way. The things that weren't broke, like the combat, the weapons, the leveling system, and the dungeons, got a nice bit of polish and a lot more variety added to them. A lot more focus was put on elements, status effects, and weaknesses this time around, and the UI has been cleaned up to help keep everything nice and clear as the particle effects and numbers start flying. There are a bunch more dungeon types to roam through as well, and the gameplay loop feels just as tight as it always has. And of course, the Carrot Boys still creep me the hell out. I mean, seriously, look at these things, how could they not? Now, that alone would be enough to warrant a sequel, but they went the extra step and addressed a lot of the weaknesses of the first game too. Every wizard now feels a lot more varied thanks to the special skill and set of perks unique to them, which you can check from the brand new loadout screen. Weapons, amulets, and wands are all shared between characters, but the special skills can be real game changers in how you play with each one. So it's definitely worth experimenting with different combos to see what works best for you. The world has also expanded, with missions taking place across a huge planning map representing the world outside of the Ziggurat. You can choose from several destinations each time, and most of them will shuffle around as you complete stages. You go back and forth doing side missions and the main story, but both are actually built kind of the same, for better and for worse. Story quests usually unlock new characters, along with the weapons and perks and stuff, but it would be kinda nice if you were able to make story missions feel different, elevated, somehow. I don't really know. There's a new mission type though, the Gauntlet, which is exactly what it sounds like, waves of enemies with breaks in the middle and a boss at the end. But it's a really nice change to the formula, and I really hope that they introduce other new types in the future because that's exactly what this kind of game needs to keep it feeling fresh every iteration. Either way, progress is made with every attempt, whether you win or lose, both in XP that can unlock new side perks for both your weapons and your characters, and in insight, which can be used in the skill tree. Pretty standard stuff there, honestly. Leveling up max health, mana, status damage, and resistances that are applied across each character. So even if you do bring out a new baby wizard, at least they're not starting from zero. That's kinda nice. But if I had one quibble, it would be right here. Everything here feels so numerical and incremental and standard. And so do the weapon levels and the character levels. It would be really awesome if at least one of those categories was a bit more radical in the customization. I get it, it would be incredibly difficult to implement, but boy would it be so cool. I mean, if there were like some sort of changes to the character skills or new alternate fires hidden behind some of those level ups, they would mean a lot more to me. Those are really small things in a game that has come a long way since its original iteration though. Stages are broken up a lot better this time around, so jumping into a round or two doesn't feel like such a time commitment. And there's even more variety in the bosses, so each really feel fun to figure out and take down. And Milkstone have left the game in the perfect position to introduce even more weapons, perks, characters, bosses, biomes, and any damn thing else they want between now and the release of Ziggurat 3. They've created one heck of a game, and one that will stand up against some of the biggest names in the genre, in my opinion. You can find out more info by hitting the link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for checking out another review. I really hope you are enjoying these. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Did I hit all of your favorite parts? Did I miss something that maybe you love most of all? Hit me up over on social media because we always love making new friends, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really, really does help make YouTube's algorithm monster very happy. And that makes this channel happy. So thank you again. We'll see you back here real soon, and take care of yourselves out there. Bye.